We were established back in 1877, so that makes us 145 years old this year. We've been doing cover crops for 4 or 5 years now. So we've kind of switched between rye and triticale. So the cover crops we grow, the triticale this year is mostly for our, it supplements the haylage in our heifers. So that goes in our heifer feeds.
So what kind of yields have you seen in the past with your cover crop forages program?
We've been doing pretty good. This year is actually one of our poorer years. Last year we actually filled the bunker. This year it did not pile up as much as we were either hoping or expecting it to do. And it just goes back to the growing conditions that it had to deal with in the fall and then into the spring even. Part of the field conditions of the ground just being on a hard pack makes harder for the roots to grow, develop, and then that only leads to problems with the plant growth above the ground too.
Sure.
So.
As I dig down into the soil, you can see the layers of compaction in this clay loam field. I'm going to say that the organic material or level in this field is low, and that's not helped. We do have a layer of manure that's on the top that will help as time goes on, but there's a substantial amount of compaction that's in here, and I like to say those roots are doing their job. Going through, opening up channels, will help to break this up in the long run. It's hard today, but over time, cover crops should assist and give us better soil tilth, better soil quality over time. Have you seen some differences in your soils because of the cover crops that you've used?
A little bit. Just I think a lot is dealing with, like, I know last year on our rye, our fields were a lot cleaner. I don't know if there's an autotoxicity to it or there's just the weed growth is cut down by the rye a lot. And I'm hoping to see that a little bit here in the triticale too. So,
Perfect.
Yep. And then holding the soil together better. You're always going to get the washouts that are always there, and you know to expect them. But it holds the soil together with the root masses.
All right, great. One of the things that we're talking about and really working with is the Michigan Milk Producers Association Cover Crop Incentive Program. Mm-hmm. And why should others consider this program as part of their dairy operation?
I personally think it doesn't even need an incentive program. The cover crops have just been a better way to utilize ground. Just you can pick up some extra acreage on that, get some extra feed. It helps with soil erosion in the winter. It's just all around healthier for the ground too. And then it's just a little bonus to get involved with that. We've been doing cover crops before this program was around, and it's just nice to see that we're incentivized by it now too.